see how it, okay. So we are live on YouTube. I'm here with Rodrigo, Ayla, and Murilo. We are addressing corruption today, so we have some questions as usual. And I'm Sarah. I'm going to be your hostess today. I live in Ilhas Bahia. I would like to study languages. I study English. I also study French. I have a dog. What else? I like to hang out with some friends eventually. And I think learning new things is always interesting for me because I can find other hobbies and feel smarter. So I like that. And what about you, Ayla?
Hello, good evening. My name is Ayla. I live in Belém since I was born. I married and I have a daughter. I have a little dog too. I'm a dog person. And I work as a public servant. And I've been studying English since 2020. After the pandemic, more or less. So I'm here in TNT since 2021. And I'm here to improve my confidence, my speaking, and so to share my opinions, to listen to, and so that's it.
Thank you so much, Ayla. Welcome one more time. And you, Murilo, please introduce yourself.
Hey, my name is Murilo. I have 30 years old. I live in Laguna, Santa Catarina, countryside. I work as front-end developer. I've been training English and TALKNTALK since September last year. And yeah, my free times I like play sports, read books, sometimes play video games, sometimes hang out with my friends. Yeah, that's it.
Thanks a lot, Murilo. How's the weather in your city? Because I can see you are wearing a coat. Are you cold?
Yeah, it's cold. It's cold. Yeah, I feel days ago it's began cold. Yeah, I think they began the winter or not yet. Yeah, the winter away yet. But I don't know how you said the outono. Yeah,
I
so
see.
turning a little cold.
Yeah. Here it's the opposite, always hot, you know. I was just curious about your coat.
I love Bahia. I never going to Bahia, but I pretend I might intend in someday.
Yeah, come. I think you're gonna love it. It's a very good weather and people are friendly. Most, of course,
Yeah.
not everybody. You always have the bad apples, you know, the bad people. Yeah. But of course, I'm one of the nice ones, okay? So I'm gonna start with question number 2, okay? In your own words, what is corruption? And I'm gonna listen Rodrigo about this question.
Okay, I think corruption is one if we desview, sorry, I forgot the word. No, one desview of the way of the law of or the way of the ethical life. Okay, it's not only about if you gain money with this. In my opinion, corruption is like when you park your car in the uh, double hand. Okay, if you bring your kids in the school and you stop the traffic because you is only 1 second, is only 5 seconds but you stop in the front of the school, and you gain time with this, but you stolen time of the other people with this attitude, with this act. Okay, I think is one manner of um desvio, né? Na verdade, sorry, uh, detour of the way of the law.
Yeah, that is a very good point, because it's like the law is perfect, or in theory it was supposed to work perfectly, but we have the real life, right? When people do their own things in their own way, and it's really tough
Oh,
to just
yeah.
define it.
It's only 5 seconds because my kid is out of the school, and but in behind of this person, many cars stop the traffic, and can cause a great problem. The city is too corruption. Okay, is not with the same misery, but is corruption too, like one political or one person, public employer, stolen or detoured money of one build construction, or one of the public money. Okay, detour the public money.
Yeah. Not all of us have access to this amount of money, but we have other ways to get
Yeah,
corrupted, right? Yeah,
yeah.
I see your point. Thank you so much, Rodrigo. And what about you, Waila? What's your opinion?
So it's so hard to talk about the corruption. It's a huge problem. But I think in my own words, I think corruption is the unlaw action uh, of to appropriate what is not belong you, is not belong you, or take advantage from your position, uh, especially who has a public position. They take advantage from your position for your own benefit, or for the benefit of your family or friends. It's so complicated, and unfortunately, that's happening in countries around the world. So it's so hard, but I think it's a unlaw action. I think it's the main, in my mind, the main meaning. It's about an unlaw action. Uh, yeah, that's it.
Get it? You are like doing something that is forbidden, but somehow you find like a gap or a way to make it your life easier, and you took advantage, like you said. Very nice. And what about you, Murilo? What do you think?
Opinion corruption are in everywhere. Yeah.
Mhm.
Not only in politics, not in government. Yeah. Government, it reflects the when Brazil was discovered. Yeah. Already exists, or already existed, or there was a corruption in this time. and how, as I said, when I get something that I don't belong in me, it's not corruption. Yeah, when I stole it, for example, yeah, something. When I talk loud for some person, yeah. When I talking something now and I change my idea after that, yeah, it's not. Different ideas. It's not when it's not true. For example, there are so many things about the corruption. Yeah, and for me, yeah, it's my opinion.
Great, thanks for sharing. It's like Rodrigo mentioned, it's there are scales of corruption, but doesn't mean we can like allow some ways and forbid or a fight against others, right? It's about the corruption being like a negative thing for our society. And I had like similar words to Ayla, thinking about taking advantage of something, your position or your privilege, because we know some people can have, if you are, for example, the boss or you have the contacts, sometimes it's easier for you to play some acts like to be corrupted in your actions. So I feel like it's also a matter of power, it's related to power, because if you have access to these advantages, it's you have the ways to be corrupted. So it's not only about the the money, the politics, but a whole bigger picture that I can notice. And talking about the bigger picture, number 3, it's deeper question. It's a deeper question. Why does corruption exist? Ayla, can you share your opinion?
So, corruption exists. I think because I would say because some people want to take financial advantage of their position, so they don't mind being no honest, and I think they they don't care if about the appropriation, what doesn't belong to them. So, and as some as Guy said, they stole, and so I think it's about the conscious or awareness. There is no awareness about the in fact, I think that is awareness, but they don't care about it. And I think because people want to take advantage, and they only worry about it, to get money, and so it's so complicated to talk to. I think I can't, but I think it's about because people only want to get advantage for them, and they don't care about the others, and don't care. They don't care about what a problem their action, for the the collective. I don't know, the the public government government. I don't know, but I think it's about the awareness. There is no awareness, or if there is, they don't care about it. So yeah, that's it.
I have to agree with you. In my opinion, we are getting more selfish, so maybe it's related to corruption and everything you mentioned. You mentioned about not caring about others and feeling, oh, I solved my problem. That's all I need. Some people have this mindset, and it's kind of dangerous for us as a society, in my perspective. Rodrigo, what about yourself? Your mic's off.
1 month. Okay, I'm agree with Ayla, but I think it's not a problem of awareness. I think it's more a problem of conscience, because the most people, the most corrupted people that I know, in because I was a public employer, I had contact with many people. Unfortunately, corrupted. Uh, I think it's not a problem of awareness, because they have awareness of the wrong way, but they don't have conscience. Wow, is that my tongue is not speaking. uh, Consciência. With they propose with the about their proposal, or about their job. Okay, I think the corruption is a issue of human nature, because we need take advantage under other people. Okay, but I think corruption exists because this is a issue of human nature, because we can take advantage about other people.
Very good point. You mentioned nature. I was thinking about the sentence that is, the man is born good, and society makes him become corrupt. And I was here thinking, no, because we make the society, right? So it's kind of ironic to say, oh, something made us be like that. And I agree with you. It's a matter of nature. Maybe culture is something that also affects. Here in our country, we have a Brazilian way that is the kind of funny. Sometimes we joke about it, but if you really think, it's a way to get advantage, right? It's a way to be dishonest sometimes. And we spread this idea to other places that here in our country, we normalize that. So we maybe something for us to reflect about. And yeah, there is a very good point about human nature. I couldn't agree more. And you, Murilo, what's your point of view?
According to everyone said, it's about culture, and because human has necessity that feel more bigger than another one. Yeah, it's it happens a lot in our society. Human are selfish, yeah, in the most of the time. And, it's not to respect each others, and yeah, human, in resume, every all about the selfish. Anyone will feel more big than another one. It's the main point. Yeah.
Yeah, coming back to the point Rodrigo mentioned about the parking space, for example, it's like your time is more important than the everyone's else time. Like you are the most important person on the planet, and you need to get there in time. And the others, no, for them, they can wait, right? So I really like your point about selfishness because it is so true. So, Rodrigo, oh, Murilo, sorry. Can you, because I was talking Rodrigo. Murilo, can you start number 4?
Okay. Would you consider offering a bribe? What's mean a bribe? A bribe. This word.
For
Is a
example,
suborno.
yeah.
Just a second. It's a question. If I receive a bribe, yeah, it's questions about it.
If you would consider, like, would you think about it to offer a bribe to someone?
No, my for me, I don't like it. Myself. It's not. I prefer you be a true person. Yeah, the most part of time, and so yeah, I don't like bribe. But yeah, I see so much, oh, so much time before I see it. Yeah. Okay, that's it. I lost you with this question.
No problem. You can comment after if you want, okay? If you remember something else.
Okay.
And you, Rodrigo?
I had 2 times when I have traffic problems in travels, and I don't had offering the bribe, but the policeman talks about, oh, but if it's easy to resolve this problem, and I pretend that I don't understood here. I don't understand. It's okay. I have the problem that my uh, colleague of a car don't have used the security belt. They sleep in the car, and the policeman stopped us in this time, and when wake up they don't have a police belt, sorry, a security belt, and they, mom, it's very simple to resolve, and I, okay, but is your job is text me or ticket me. I think is the word to multa is on. I don't know if it's ticket or text. Okay, after we search for the terms, and we, okay, but the is if you I had if I uh, deliver to the policeman the money that I have, uh, maybe is more shipping, but n- until today I had this problem in my head. Okay, and is very sad because the policy is uh, the representative of the law. Okay, but in one night in the railroad in the countryside of the Minas Gerais and Delhi. Oh, maybe we can, well, um, a little money, for the night, but I don't have. I received the ticket. Okay, I'm saying assigning the ticket, then go to my house with one tax of 150. and 15 reals in this time. I don't consider offering bribe because it's if you offering is a crime, and you I don't know the word is fica na mão of the other people. Okay, if is a refém of the other of this person.
Yeah, the first opportunity they have to turn you in, you're gonna receive the result from your action, right? Like a punishment. Yeah,
Yeah,
that is the word.
yeah,
I see. It's funny, they were supposed to fight corruption, but somehow they are participating in the process. Not funny, but it's kind of ironic, right? And
yeah,
with the guns, for example, we have guns like in the hands of wrong people, and people often discuss about it. Why? How did these guns got in the hands of thieves and drug dealers? It's because of corruption, right? Because of
yeah.
some employees that had participated in these actions, had contacts with drug dealers, and it is, like I said, a huge problem, not only in politics. And you, Waila.
So I don't know if I understand well this question. It's me considering myself offering a bribe. Yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah.
give money to someone.
So no, no at all. I think if I did this, I would be as corrupt as who who is corruption. So it's so crazy. Sometimes it's very common. I've heard in the traffic sometimes I've heard some it doesn't happen. It didn't happen with me, but I've heard from my friends or my relative, and the uh, I don't know, guarda de trânsito, traffic policy, I don't know, offer uh, some bribe to uh, to, to permit something. So it's so hard, and I think when you pay, you are contributing with the the bad system. I don't know if I can call system. Unfortunately, that is this bad way in some in, a lot of government sectors, so public sectors, yeah. And I think when you are contributing about with this, you are so corruption too, and it's hard to talk it, but it's my opinion.
Yeah, you are only thinking about your values, about your life choices, and it is not easy to reply. Indeed, I was here reflecting about life and death situations. I don't know. I could offer if I needed, like it was about my life or someone's life at risk, about, I don't know, if in a hospital, for example, I would offer, but maybe in a situation with a gun or something like that, maybe I would offer just because I'm a coward, you know. So, but I think people don't think straight in this type of situation. So maybe the emotion can also affect your judgment. But in normal life situations, I agree that is not the right way to go or to offer this type of bribe.
Rodrigo brings interesting points about the bribe, yeah.
But
Mhm.
if you
And there is another important point, for example, difficult point. And, when I receive a bribe, I'm turning it's a good only for me, for my own, for myself, yeah. And it prejudicate a lot of people around me, yeah. And if I in my intention I prefer myself, I think that I not accept it because uh, if I accept it, in the future another person accept this situation and prejudicate me. Yeah, I don't wanna it for my life. Yeah. The word back again for myself.
Yeah. Do you believe in karma?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
And you, Rodrigo, I think you were going to say something.
yes, you said about you are a coward person if you need to offer a bribe in a situation with guns or in danger of life. But I don't think it's not a coward because it is one situation that is more grave. Grave is the word, I think, than one tax traffic question. Okay, is like uh one kidnapping, because
Yeah.
the person that okay is the other person is one policeman, and they um the flag ameaça. I forgot the word. Okay, your life is not only one question about traffic or about one problem with your car. Is like a kidnapping. You have a danger of life, and it's okay. Is not you the corrupt if you offer bribe in this question. Okay, the other person is not is that two times one criminal person.
Okay. Thanks for making me feel better. Yeah, but some peoples are like heroes until the end. They can die. Everything
Oh
can
yeah.
happen with them,
No.
and they stay loyal. I'm not a hero. I don't have I don't have this energy or power in me. You know, I have to be honest. So, I don't know. I think we can skip number 5 and let me see. Let's go to question number 8. Is it possible to get rid of corruption entirely? Ayla, do you think it is possible?
So is it possible to get rid of the corruptions entirely? So hard, so hard. Unfortunately, I I would like to, but I I don't know. I think uh, it's it's a moment for me. It's more difficult to stop the corruptions. I don't know, because as you said in the beginning, it seems people think it's a normal way to solve that problem, and even though they are dishonest. So I think it's so hard, especially about the politicians. Because I can't believe there is one politician totally get out of the corruptions. I don't know, so it's so complicated, and it seems each year it's so increasing, corruption so increasing, and sometimes I feel sad because people say everyone do this, and it's a Brazilian way to solve something. So if you don't do this, you are called like a silly, I don't know, silly, bobo, besta, I don't know. And so it's so crazy because there is no word. If I think it's normal. I'm I would be contributing for unlawful practice, and this unlawful practice I'll cause harmful problems for the society, and we don't care about it. Most of people don't care about it. So I think it's so hard. So because this, unfortunately, I think it's not possible, at least in the moment. I think it's not possible to get rid of corruption entirely. But I think maybe if I talk to more about it, and we talk to, it's no good, it's no right way, it's no right, it's wrong, it's unlaw, and we can combater this bad practice in our society, but not only from the politicians, from everyone, because it's politicians do, but the simple cidadão, citizen, due to, so it's so hard.
Yeah, we often forget about our power, our responsibility that we also have. And this excuse, oh, everybody does that. It's so classic, but so wrong, because we cannot normalize for everyone just because people are doing it, right? It's a very terrible argument. I don't know. What do you think, Rodrigo?
Okay, I think it's not possible to get rid the corruption entirely, because I think is the corruption is derivative of the a human nature. But I think we can not only create, but create and apply the rules to decrease the corruption. Okay, transparency. The in your case, we had two politicians, the Portal da Transparência, by for example. Okay, but in the corruption is not only in the public service. Private services had problems with it, corruption too, and this private services, private organisms that had the problem, had they have the problem that they're practicing the they are the agent of the corruption, because the politicians receive money to to free one license, or to buy one type of vaccine, or one type of equipment for a public, but someone pay this money for him, okay, for her. uh, I think it's not possible eliminate completely the corruption, but I think it's possible decrease decrease this problem.
Very good point, Rodrigo. Thank you so much for sharing. And I'm gonna ask Murilo to share his opinion.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Rodrigo. It's not possible elimination, totally corruption. Yeah, because it's already is enraizado in in the world, yeah, in general, in several countries, so many countries around the world. Yeah, and, but I think it's possible decrease a little, a lot. I don't know. I think a long time it's needed for change a lot. But I think it's very difficult. And our kids, it's doing change education, yeah. And as a kid, it's important and change your mind and direction. Yeah, there are some things about it.
Yeah, I'm with you guys. I don't believe that it's possible to get rid completely. Maybe you can try to do something about, maybe fix the next generations, but for now we are kind of lost in my point of view, because it's always the same thing, the same. It's like you have the same cycle over and over about politics, about even our daily lives, because we are having the same systems like Ayla mentioned, about traffic, about even the little things like a parking space and everything you mentioned. So sometimes it's kind of automatic, you know, in the heads of people. Oh, it's okay to do that, and it gets bigger with politicians, of course, because they have more power, they have access to more money. The decisions can impact more lives, but in general, I feel like we don't have much hope to change so soon. Maybe next generations are smarter than us and they can do a big change, but not for now. And Rodrigo was mentioning about punishments, about law and everything. I would like us to finish with this question, okay? Can you read number 10, Rodrigo, and share your opinion?
Okay, what punishments should be applied for corruption? I think is the first punishment is return to the public. The if one if the problem is a money detoured, uh, is can back the money to the public bank. Okay, I think the stop politicians rights of the people, but I think it's not only the uh, political rights, it's about the power power rights. Okay, because the one political that 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 cannot one politician cannot be voted, but they have influence in another politics, and in my opinion, it's the problem. I think is returning the money to the country, to the public bank, and I think is jail is a good is a good punishment to the person that practice corruption.
But it's almost impossible to see them in jail because a lot of rounds until the decision is made and a lot of
Yeah,
privileges, right?
yeah,
It's a bummer because you kind of hope justice is going to happen, and then you have other things and lawyers and all the whole system works to benefit these people, so it's not so easy. But I totally agree with you. And you, Ayla, what are the punishments you can think of?
Punishment. So I agree with you, Rodrigo. I think the main punishment is to to obligate the corruption, to give back the stolen money. It's it's so important, and I think other way is to don't allow them to get a new public position, for example. So I think it should be helped, give back money and allow to get new positions.
Good point. Maybe we can think about other solutions, but I think you guys summarized so well. So I'm gonna ask Murilo to answer the last question.
Punishing more the create laws more power, yeah, and cause impact, real impact in lives that cause corruption, yeah, for people stay or feel worried when when I take a crime, yeah, for example, the people think twice times before causing impact in another lives, yeah. And how China create a law and the politics if a corruption, I think it's dead or almost dead, yeah. It's in power laws. I think it's very necessary for don't have corruptions, doesn't have corruption.
Yeah, but I think the death penalty is kind of, I don't know. For me, I would have to think a lot about it before giving any opinions. But I see they have like a huge problem there with corruption, and they're trying to address it. But it's very polemic. I'm not gonna compromise myself. Rodrigo, go ahead.
I think I'd split the punishment with death in the China. The corruption continues existing. It's very interesting point because it's not is the possibility of it don't pay this penalty. Okay, it's more interesting. It's interesting or more. They have more interest in the game uh, that they have. They scared with the penalty. Is only to or we talk we think about the question if the corruption if we can get right the corruption because
Yeah.
the punishment is death but they is continuous working in a corruption introducing corruption in your jobs in their jobs.
Mhm.